Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma Rebels, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Rebels offense in less than ideal position of that poor return.
Hey.
What's up?
I'm leaving the school now.
Okay.
So you better be dressed.
I'm already ready.
I'm back into town because I gotta get gas and shit.
I know. I'm ready. But I played on my game to try and get a dummy before we left. I jumped on my game to try and get a dummy before we left, but it shouldn't take too long.
It's okay.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
I'm going to take the back way and jump on to Atkinson to Rouse and take Rouse to...
Heavy pressure, he lets it
go.
That's incomplete.
I don't know, but you know which way I'm trying to go.
Yeah.
Heavy pressure.
Okay, I don't know the exact
sets up a second down.
I'll probably take Free Kings to 160 and then
quarterback looking
160
to connect with the
to the highway.
Okay.
Receiver looks it in.
All right, I'm going to go.
Love you too.
You bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They'll try to run it with the option. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Rebels hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype for this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on...
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. It's a quick grab. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this third and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
They'll toss it to the right side. Spinning out of the tackle. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
Oh, and he's got some space here. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. So Notre Dame's offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Snags the quick throw. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. Important second down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. That run good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Curry.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hand.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Trying to find some room. It's Harris. Just a small gain. We'll get it 2nd and 9. Seventh play of the drive coming up. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
And the Rebels will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Here comes a handoff. This one ends up a safety.
That's how you get a game started by this defense. What a way to score here early. We'll just have to see if these 2 points make much of a difference if this game ends up coming down to the wire.
So the safety will set up a free kick. They'll boot it away from their 20. He's going to try to return the punt. After a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
The AT is good, so the lead is 9. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. Last time out there, they surrendered a safety. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. And the Rebels come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Here's the second down play.
Boy, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
An important third down attempt for this offense. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The Rebels bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see what this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Gonna run it. It's Harris. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Not your normal call in short yardage, but the toss works really well here. Big people out front being physical and pick up the first down.
Makes a quick grab. And he's tackled after the catch.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running back grabs it on a screen. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete. Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. Tackle made after a big gain.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Touchdown, Irish. This quarterback's on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after makes the lead 16. Now they get set to kick it away. Turner looking to make a play here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner is brought down. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line. And the Rebels looking to run some tempo here. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. Runs through the defender. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Back to throw. It's Payne. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. On the run, he'll let it go. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Fresh center downs for the offense after that first down completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pass caught out of the 20. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
They'll change the pre-snap look now. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking for his back. And this pass is caught. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Pass caught. Can he get in? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half will tick away. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
The Rebels will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the return will be brought down. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Wideout's now clustered. Off the play fake on first down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. But the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws.
No, my bike's still loaded. Why?
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
Oh, yeah?
They simply cannot hit the quarterback like that. He got caught red-handed. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
I'll get an orange today.
In the red zone.
That's fine.
Moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle, but first down.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
I forgot to tell you, he came in the store about a week or 4 or 5 days ago. It's nothing. Brenda checked him out. He looked at me and seen me. He didn't say shit to me.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Now I'm a horrible person because I gave you exactly what
Great scoring position here.
Pretty much.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense
got 2 clock on, so it goes down faster. I put 2 clock on, so my time goes down faster.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. The kick is good.
No, there's only a minute left in this quarter. Then when I have the ball, I'm just going to run it so the time goes down super fast.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And the returner being brought down. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. Second down after the incompletion.
Who's taking a number on the sales, but you're keeping your man or future man.
Dropping back, it's Payne.
More.
Moves above the 25, good enough.
That's what you're doing.
They bring it down with a veteran quarterback. Shows
No,
off
she was like,
that
you
trademark
can't
arm
touch it
strength.
and be up that no matter if it's bitch because I'm old. Or she's got to work at Taco Bell. So, she's like, I can't.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Backs line up on either side of the quarterback. Looking to pass here on second down. He makes the grab. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
You guys ready too?
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set to kick the ball off now. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession, they were able to milk some clock and add 3 points to the scoreboard. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? We'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college
I had 2 clock on, so the plays go by faster.
And now the running back's got it again. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Okay, I'll just turn it off.
Just go sit out in the corner wait till you're done.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Using his legs, it's Harris. They'll tackle him after a short game. A cautious call there on 3rd and long.
That's just not a whole lot of options.
There.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late game comeback victory. 2-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Looking to pass. It's Payne. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. The Rebels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Sporn. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Finds his man. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. And he drops back in the gun. He's moving out of the pocket now. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback will spike the ball to stop the clock. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. He's looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment. Down to possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to convert here on 4th down. And the back gets the football. No, he didn't make it. He did not get there. What a huge play by this defense late in this tight game. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but You and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Thank you.